A sweeping new law, H.R. 1, the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, has arrived. It's a massive piece of legislation, touching nearly every part of American life. Taxes, farming, the military, education, and energy. Think of it as a giant instruction manual for the government, setting new rules for everything from your paycheck to the price of groceries. The bill is divided into 10 main sections, each focused on a different area. Its centerpiece, Trump's Big Beautiful Tax Bill, which overhauls the tax code. But it also brings big changes to farming, military funding, immigration, and energy policy. We'll break down the most important parts, so you can see how H.R. 1 might affect your wallet, your community, and your daily life. Let's start with the biggest headline, the new tax rules. Title 7, Trump's Big Beautiful Tax Bill reshapes how much you pay in federal taxes. Middle-class tax cuts are now permanent, locking in lower rates for individuals and families. The standard deduction is increased, making more of your income tax-free and simplifying tax filing for millions. Families with children get a bigger child tax credit, putting more money back in parents' pockets. Businesses can now fully deduct new equipment and research costs, encouraging investment and job growth. Manufacturers and small businesses get new tax breaks, making it easier to expand and hire. These changes aim to provide broad relief, boost take-home pay, and spur economic growth. Whether you're a worker, parent, or business owner, these new rules are designed to make a difference. The bill's tax overhaul is the most direct way it impacts Americans. But there's more. Let's look at new breaks for workers and savers. The bill introduces targeted tax breaks for workers and families. Tips and overtime pay are now exempt from federal income tax, raising take-home pay for millions in service and hourly jobs. Trump accounts, a new tax-advantaged savings tool, are on the way, helping Americans save for retirement or education. Child care and adoption tax credits are expanded, easing costs for working parents and families. New credits for low-income housing and community investment aim to revitalize struggling neighborhoods. Car owners can now deduct interest paid on auto loans, lowering the cost of vehicle ownership. These changes put more money in the pockets of everyday Americans. The bill's new tax breaks are designed to reward work, support families, and encourage saving. Next, let's see how the bill changes food, farming, and student life. H.R. 1 isn't just about taxes, it also brings big changes to food, farming, and education. SNAP, food stamps rules are updated, affecting who qualifies and how much help they get. Farm support programs are revised, with new payment limits and more investment in rural projects. Student loan rules are overhauled. New borrowing limits, revamped repayment and forgiveness, and expanded Pell Grants for low-income students. More funding goes to workforce training, and colleges face new accountability tied to graduates' earnings. Military families see a boost in housing, healthcare, and childcare, plus more funding for defense and recruitment. Energy policy shifts sharply. Federal support for green programs is cut, while oil, gas, and coal production on federal lands expands. New fees are added for environmental reviews, signaling a move away from clean energy. These changes will ripple through farms, schools, military bases, and energy markets. The bill's reach is broad, touching food, education, defense, and the environment. But who will feel the biggest impact? The biggest and fastest changes will hit taxpayers. Almost every worker and family will see lower taxes and bigger paychecks. Service workers and those earning overtime benefit immediately. Students and borrowers face new loan rules, while low-income students get more Pell Grant support. Immigrants and border communities will see stricter enforcement and higher application fees. Oil, gas, and coal industries gain, while clean energy faces new hurdles. H.R. 1 creates clear winners and losers, reshaping taxes, education, immigration, and energy for years to come. The law's impact will be felt in paychecks, classrooms, communities, and across the nation. Understanding these changes is key to planning your future.